Cool, Roger. Roger, Davey 29 over and over. Want to welcome any new members? We got any new members today? No? All right.
Visitors?
Visitors?
I renewed.
Did you renew? All right, thank you for renewing your dues. You can renew your dues today for $20. Next month they're $25. So this is the last month to get in for $20. For $20, that is a deal. Most other clubs are getting more than double that to be a member of their guild. We have, for our members, we have a library up there, which John was up running. I don't know if he's in there. Yeah, he's back now, but he's up there. He'll be up there on the break if you want to check out a library, or check out a book or a DVD from our library. We have our sharpening system up there if somebody needs to sharpen their tools. If you don't have a system, this is a good time to do that. Come in here and somebody will be happy to get your tools on the right grind. Let's see what else. We have supplies. Have we got supplies set up today?
I do.
Okay, because I
I
gotta get my monthly CA glue. So don't let me forget that. I put that on my tab. 2 of them. Thin. Yeah. So
we're on this tab?
yeah.
That's fine.
CA glue, is that cheaper than a drink? It might be cheaper to just buy everybody a drink.
I'm good with that too.
So anyways, yeah, for $20 a year, that's there's a lot that you can get out of this group. Let's see, let's move on down to, how about a treasurer's report? There he is.
Well, the last couple months, we've now, well, some of you participated to the Michael Gibson class and then the Holly and Debbie class last Monday. So we had some expenses related to that. And, but we did do okay. We pretty much came out pretty close to where we started out before those 2 months started. So right now, the bank balance is about $11,182 as of the end of November. So that should be fairly up to date. I think that we covered everything. The classes, I think, were probably pretty good. I would suspect I didn't attend any, but they certainly did bring in some people in here to do some training, and then the expenses, I think, related to those were probably well worth it. So, if you have any questions related to financials or anything like that, come see me. Thank you.
Thank you. And Jim, he is retiring as our treasurer. He's done a great job, and I want to give him a big hand for it. He's done a great job in the finances. As of next month, Dave Curley is our new treasurer. Dave, are you here? Yes. All right, he's in the back there. All right, so he'll be taking over from here on out as our treasurer for the next couple of years. Next month for our demonstration, we're going to have a session of tips, tricks, and jigs, in which we invite everybody to come in and show us your trick on how you do something, your jig that you might use to do something, or your tricks, jigs, and what was the third one? Jigs. Your jigs, your trips.
Tips.
That's a tongue twister. I can't think of it. So anyways, that's next month's demonstration. So we invite everybody to come in and bring your little tip or trick that you do, do stuff that you want to show people. It's always nice to see these ideas. Kalamazoo has done that with great success. So we're looking to do that next month and see what everybody has for a trick. Let's see, do we still have t-shirts and polos there? We got another order, I think, but we have some left? Couple, okay. We'll have to, Tom's not here. I know he's reordered some other stuff. I don't know if does anybody remember if he did t-shirts too?
I think we did t-shirts and a few long sleeve denims.
Got some long sleeve denims with our logo on coming also. Not a whole lot, but we'll kind of, if somebody wants something, let Roger know, or let somebody on the board know what you want to see in the apparel, because we can pretty much order anything, so well, it's going to be, I think, a monthly thing to order something to bring in for apparel with our logo on it. Okay, let's see, March 31, and April 1st, we have Rudy Lopez. Jeff Grill, are you here? You were going to talk about that. Yeah, let me get up here. Okay.
Yeah, Rudy. Get this?
It's on. just crowd.
Okay.
There you go.
I'll get up close. All right, gotcha. Yeah, Rudy Lopez is going to be here. He's a Florida native. It's a great turner. He's taught at John C. Campbell and all over the country. He's got about 6 or 8 different things that he does. He's really creative. He's pulling some things up. What we've got is we're gonna do on Saturday will be an all-day demo. It's a $25.
25.
25 bucks for the day.
Well, it's supposed to be a file.
And he'll probably be able to demonstrate about 4 of his 6 pieces that he makes. He likes to do things, when you see some of the images, you'll see he's a really creative guy. He turns on a couple of different axes. He's got good, he's got things that beginning turners can turn, and then he's got things that are really pretty advanced.
That's pretty cool.
He's got some twice-turned wing bowls and things like that.
And this one here, this is the wing bowl. This will be.
Yeah. So that's that'll be that. I think that may be one of our demos. So on Saturday we're going to do it all day. He'll demonstrate that and probably three other pieces. It takes about an hour and a half for each one of his demos.
Is that 2 pieces or 1 piece?
One. No, there's 4 of them up there.
The top right corner, is that 2 pieces?
Those are all just out of 1 piece.
And this
Yeah.
will be the hands-on class for.
This will probably be one of the hands-on class. I think our hope is, so Saturday we're going to do an all-day where it's much like this, where everybody can come. We'll probably do. He'll just scroll through. This is his natural edge goblets. This is a natural edge bowl, and you can see that it's fairly unconventional. He's a pretty creative thinker. This is a twice-turned bowl. He starts with a log and turns it, and turns a series of beads on the log, and then turns it on the other axis. So this log, where you can see the pip, run this way. It's fun. We can kind of figure out how he did it. He's creative. He's the one who figured out how to do it. So, and then he turns it on the second axis, and then turns that, and so that's all that's left out of the little beads that were on the logs. So some pretty, yeah, it's all pretty much out of green wood. So we're going to have him for either 1 day or 2 days after the demo, the all-day demo, for hands-on. And the hands-on, yeah, this is nice, another turned out of a piece of square stock into something that's round. So you can see on this one you can see there's a little square edge. Everything else then is round. That one was square, and you've got rounds just on the outside edges. So again, you can see he's a pretty creative guy, and I think it'll be a lot of fun.
This will be the Sunday.
I think so.
Hands-on.
Yeah. We may hopefully now. So the idea then is we need to know who's going to attend the Sunday, and who might attend the Monday. We're hoping we get enough people to fill both those days. We're thinking about getting another couple of lays, so we should be able to have about 7 lays.
Will the Monday program be the same as Sunday? Will it be a repeat, or will it be different?
It'll be a different one. In other words, in the hands-on, all 6 or 7 people who are there will have wood, and will be able to turn a piece. So you'll be able to turn 1 or 2 pieces. I don't know. It just depends.
What are the dates?
30th for the all-day demo. That's a Saturday after our normal meeting.
January?
March. And then then Sunday and Monday, if we have enough people sign up.
What's the cost for the Sunday and
The Monday will be $95.
Sunday?
Sunday the same, yeah.
So it'd be $190.
If you wanted to do 2 days, yeah. Yep.
Then the demonstration all day,
Pardon?
the cost for the demonstration all day
The all-day is $25
in
Are we doing
advance.
lunch with that?
in advance. Yes,
Yes.
in both cases, yep. So it should be, you know, a lot of fun, very entertaining, and I think everybody will get a chance to learn something. Rudy, I know, is teaching at Aeromont. He has a 5-day class, and it's $650 or $695 for 5 days plus room and board. So it's, you know, about 100. Well, by the time you're done, you know, with room and board, you know, it's probably $250 or $300 a day. So for for under $100, you can spend a day with him. Great guy. I think, you know, everybody will get a lot out of it. So we need to sign up today and or next at our next meeting in order to so he can make his arrangements, his flight arrangements and that sort of a thing. So.
See how many guys are interested in the Saturday one?
Yeah, we need. Yeah. Well, I think we're going to be committed to do it for 2 days. I mean, you know, if only 10 people sign up for Saturday and nobody's interested in Monday and Sunday and Monday, you know, I'll just call him and tell him, thanks, but we're not interested. So,
I think I
yeah, because this is going to cost us about $2,000 to do this. So, yeah, I think he gets $550 a day plus expenses. So, time it's done, it's close to a couple of $1,000. Yeah.
Is he the guy that used to do a lot of turning on citrus wood from Florida?
Cypress?
Citrus.
Oh, citrus wood. I don't know. I don't know the answer. Yeah.
Because I saw him one time, saw somebody one time, said, I think some in Richmond that day, he did it.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I can ask him.
But he was from Florida.
Yeah.
And he always used to keep his wood in.
He's about 5'5", pretty
Yeah, he's a
recognizable.
pretty short guy. And soft spoken. Kind of
5'5" in the road guy, so yeah, standard, yeah.
I think he gets shorter. Brown keeps getting
It's a stool.
You'd be great for a police lineup, wouldn't you? Yeah,
Any other questions?
5'5".
You left out the best part.
Oh, did I? Thanks.
I mean, the demo, the all-day demo, we're gonna be in Switzerland, right?
Oh, that's right.
With heat.
That's right, yeah. The all-day demo is going to be over near the airport. A friend of mine has a new building. I'm hoping that someday maybe we can start meeting there, but it's a brand new, beautiful building, well lit. It's, it's
So is that where the hands-on is going to be also then?
no.
Okay, hands-on is
Will
here?
be up in our storage room.
Okay.
Yeah, and lighting and all of that sort of thing. So,
Yeah.
Yep, so we've got a sign up here. Or
Joel's got to sign up, he's in the back room.
Yeah, we can just
So
pass
there's
it.
sign-ups for all 3 days. And then the demonstration day, the all-day demo on Saturday is $25 in advance. It will be $35 at the door that
Right.
day. So basically, D in advance we feel is our members, and they get a discount for signing up in advance and paying in advance.
Pay up by next meeting.
Yeah, you can sign this month and pay next month, but we need to have it paid
And if
at
it's
least
not
by
paid by next
February.
meeting, yeah, I was gonna say, if it's not paid by next meeting, you're
Yeah.
gonna pull them off and start to go to the waiting list.
But you'd rather have them sign up though today if they're thinking about it?
Yes, if you're thinking about it, we
Okay.
want you to sign up, we want to
For the
know.
Saturday
If
one.
we get enough people interested and we maybe have to add another day, we can do that. We can add another class a third day if we want, yeah.
Yeah, shoot, for $25, shoot, you go to the bar and get 2 drinks.
Yeah, these square bowls, he considers that a beginner class. So we picked that class in particular because it's a really interesting concept, and it's something for a beginner student who understands basic turning. And then the wing class, the wing bow with the double pieces, that's more of an advanced class. That one there. That's the advanced class on Monday. So, but if we have enough interest, we can add another class on Tuesday. So,
And Knuckles went back to the first place and tried to sing it.
yeah, yeah, that one's a knuckle buster there. That's why we did that in the last days. That way you lose your knuckles, you're done. You know, you got a couple weeks to recover before we need you again.
Couple weeks.
The challenge is gonna be finding wood this winter for all these.
Yeah, we'll have to round all that up. That's another reason why we need to know in advance, because we have to round up the wood for his demo. He doesn't come with all this wood, so we need to know who signed up for what, and we have to start rounding up the pieces to do this. We are, with the proceeds from the stuff we got from the turner that donated all his equipment, we are gonna buy 2 more lathes. We are planning on setting up everything up in that room up there, taking the carpet out, cleaning up that room, getting it well lit, and maybe get some heat in there, and that's where we'll have our demonstration, is in that room up there. That way we can have a demonstration during the week while he's in here, while Tony's in here working, we can use that room. So that's yes, John?
I assume everybody brings their own tools?
Yes, everybody brings their own tools. And there is a tool list on, like you can see it on the top of there, I don't know if it's... Yeah, so what we'll do is as people sign up, we'll probably have an actual list that we'll give in a month or two, everybody, so they know what they need to bring to these classes. So Joe's got to sit back there if you want to sign up, yes.
No, I was gonna say, we can send this out to everybody.
Yeah.
I think we sent that out.
Oh, we already sent that out, didn't we?
Yeah, we sent out.
Yeah, that's how I got it, off my email.
All right.
Everybody's already gotten this, so look through it and see it, and yeah, we get a hold of Joe back here. He'll be here with a clipboard and see you the rest of the day. Let's see, where's my list?
Check the email.
Let's see, moving on down the list, the AAW, they're having their scholarships for that they're giving out to a limited number of AAW members to either John Aramont or John C. Campbell. You don't get to decide. We don't have an actual person who wins from every group, but we submit people and they pick at random from all the groups in the United States. Last year we managed to get somebody, Ken Post was drawn and went to John C. Campbell. So we're hoping that maybe somebody this year too will get drawn. Yes.
How many can we submit?
It said we can submit as many as we want.
Okay.
And then they will go through all of them and pick out one that they put forward.
What's the dates on those?
You go.
There's no dates, you can pick any class during the year and sign up for it. But it just covers the tuition of the class, it does not cover room and board, your trip to get there. So if you want me to put you on that list, let me know, and because I have to submit it by the end of this month. And they last year, we knew right away, I submitted it, and it was like a week later, they came back and said that, that Ken was selected. So let me know, and we'll get that submitted by the end of the month. Let's see, we still have our raffle going on out there. If you did bring something you want to sell, you can set it on the table out there and just kind of watch out, hang over here after our meeting, and see anybody's interested in buying your stuff. Then we have some things out there that the guild is selling still that if you want to purchase something, that'll be up there for a while after we're done with this meeting. Let's see, right now I want to jump to show and tell. So if you brought something in for show and tell, why don't you line on up over there. And I forgot to say, we do have 3 trucks here that we are going to auction off and a lathe after the meeting today too.
I guess I'm kicking it off.
Go ahead and take it off.
All right. So I guess the challenge or the show and tell today was something that you are doing for Christmas presents. This was kind of an interesting project. I was approached by my wife's cousin. They own a large chunk of land behind the airport that is for sale. And she asked, we went up, if they took a tree off it if I turned something for each one of the kids. So they gave me oak, of all things. And basically what I did is I did 7 natural edge bowls. The bark really was in poor shape, so it didn't stay on, so I just basically torched the edge for a little contrast. But so all 6 of your kids will be getting these for Christmas.
It was at the Kalamazoo Woodturners group. They meet, it was Saturday before we meet every month. And there was a lady there sold me a burl, unknown, she didn't know what it was. And it turned out to be an aspen burl when I turned it. Probably one of the prettiest pieces of wood I've turned. I'm going to give it to my wife for Christmas. She thinks I already sold it. So yeah, she thinks it's already done and gone, but when she saw it, she said that was definitely the prettiest piece I've made yet. So it turned out really, really nice. So
$10 and I won't call her and tell her.
yeah.
Hey, she's not seen the video before Christmas.
Yeah, I know.
The guy who's donating his place for the meeting in March is a good friend, and he has a cabin up north. So I had this big bowl, and he's always inviting all kinds of people up. So I had this big bowl. I said, that'd be a good salad bowl for him, and I thought, well, I should put a little something on the rim. So I cut it down into 48 little squares. 48 little squares. Here, I don't pass it around. And I played with some, what am I going to do with 48 little squares? I'm like, geez, that's a lot of work. and I did a little bowl a year or two ago where I did a bunch of little stones and painted them, and it was just the base. So it was about this big around.
A bit different.
So I had some. I had 2 or 3 hours into the thing, so I said, well, I'll just do that. So what I do is I draw it on in pencil, and then I wood burn around each one of the stones, and then I paint them different colors, and then I put little textures on it. God, I got 10 or 12 hours into this thing, and it's still not done. So anyhow, it's fun. Sometimes we don't think.
Well, I'm still a beginner turner, so I had to make a snowman from our class last month. First one didn't turn out as well, so then I had to watch our YouTube channel again to learn a little better. But it's for my wife.
Cool.
Nice.
This is a piece of cherry slab wood, have a little included branch in it or something. But basically, I changed the finish I put on my bowls. I've donated a lot of bowls for fundraisers and always put an oil finish on it. But listening to Doug's demonstration about how well glossy finishes sell, I decided to do that in the last bowl I donated. Normally my bowls go for $80 to $100, but the bowl I donated last year went for $150. So it's a good tip.
So what's the finish? Yeah, what's the finish?
Put glossy finish on your bowl.
A little more specific than that.
I refer to them as brother bowls, and there's a couple of reasons for that. One, it was a log like this, that was, so they're kind of mirrored of each other, except they were rotted on one side more than the other side. The story behind the wood, though, I think is more interesting. The two, my wife's sons, their dad used to hunt up in East Jordan on 10 acres, and it belonged to his parents, so it was their deceased dad and their grandparents' property. And in September we went up with a chainsaw and looked for a tree that was down. Of course it had to be in the back corner of the 10 acres in a swamp. And so I'm walking almost ankle deep through finding to get to this tree, cut it up, cut a big chunk up. Now I weigh 100 pounds more and I'm even deeper in the swamp. But brought it home and cut it in half and and made bowls for the two brothers from property from their dad and grandparents' property up in East Jordan. And it's just an old piece of pine that it was really quite rotted as you look at it. And I'm learning over the last few years that wood only gives you what it wants to give you. And so some of the rotted spots kind of tore out a little bit, but we cleaned it up as well as we could. So that's why I call them brother bowls. They're going brothers.
You say that's pine?
It is.
Sure looks like.
It is. And it was a big piece of pine. It was probably about yay diameter, and the first 3 inches was rotted bad enough, but I knew I had at least a solid center that I could make bowls out of. So
What finish is on there?
this is an oil finish.
A spray finish or?
No, this was hand rubbed.
Poly?
No, it's what? No. It's a tongue oil.
Danish oil?
Yeah, it's a tongue oil, and I use it all the time, and I'm just, I'll remember to send this.
You remember when you go home?
It's in that can right over there, right?
No. But it actually, I put 4 or 5 coats of normal luster, is about a grade 50 of gloss, and then the last coat you use a high gloss, because people like high gloss. I think somebody just said that. It pretties up the wood a little bit more, especially if you've got some wood that you want it to shine a little bit. So the other thing I did bring, it doesn't even do with turning, is this was for her boys. My kids all get a turning cutting board, and I think there's 6 or 7 different kinds of wood that were used for that, and so we made 4 or 5 of those. And for that's that second generation. And the cutoffs from that, something nice and little, made 8 of these for each of our grandkids. And so it has the grandkid's name on both sides, so no matter how they put it on the tree, and then the year. So I've gotten the habit of the last 5 or 6 years since I've got grandkids, is I make an ornament for every one of my grandkids, so that as they get older, they'll have a collection of grandpa ornaments. So this is this year's. This is the first time I didn't do it on the lathe, but I brought it in anyway. So because it was scraps out of that, that was kind of cool. So, yeah.
Nice.
Steve Payne. I did the Holly course with the snow minis. There are a couple extras. I made 6 of them all together and gave them all to my daughters. And I have a next door neighbor who is his second home. He lives in Maryland, and he had a great big old crabapple tree in his backyard that one of his kids had actually, or one of his brothers had actually planted years ago, probably 50 or so years ago, and there was a lot of attachment to it, and so I turned this for him. This is a crabapple piece that turned for the neighbor.
I, like Steve, turned half a dozen of those little snowmen. They're really fun. They take a couple hours, but they turn out really cool. No matter how you do them, they look good. Also had some Christmas presents that I was worried about, but I turned a bunch of bowls like this. This is hard maple, and I've been fooling around with this white bond poly quite a bit to get really, really shiny finishes out of it. And I decided, well, since I got so many to do, I don't want to spend all that time finishing. So this is a white bond poly finish. I didn't do a thing to it except soak it. I got it, the white bond poly finish here, put a little shallow pan, covered it with the finish, and just let there, set it soak. And then I wiped it off. And that's what you get out of it. And that's sanded up to 600 grit finish. And it's not a very shiny finish, but it's a very utilitarian finish because it's right in the wood.
How long did you let it soak?
An hour. Yeah. And
You had to buy a 5-gallon bucket of it, or what?
No, I got a shallow pad. But it worked out pretty good. I was really surprised. And it's just smooth as butter.
For a long time, I made Christmas gifts for my wife and 2 daughters. But it was a long time ago that they stopped me. They had too much stuff. So this is this is from 1990. It's kind of interesting to look at to see how it retained color. I think it's been in the dark the whole time. But it's stayed together pretty well. There's not much creeping on the glue joints or anything like that.
That's a raffle item.
This jacket was left here last month. Is that your jacket, Tom? You want us to raffle it off? I put it on the table back there.
I was blaming my sister.
Okay, your jacket's up here. Okay, we have 3 chucks up here that we're going to auction off right now, anybody who's interested. We have a Stronghold chuck that's got the key and the Allen wrench and 1 set of jaws on it. We have a Vic Mark that's got all the accessories and 1 other jaws. I don't see the other jaws on here.
They're probably on the table.
Yeah, can you grab those? So we have a Big Mark that's got all the accessories and 1 other jaws. I think
100 millimeter jaws.
100 millimeter jaws. Yep, it looks like your standard 35 millimeter jaws in it, maybe. Standard 2-inch jaws. So there's the other jaws that come with. And then we have another Stronghold that has no chuck key. It's got 1 set of jaws on it, but no chuck key. Those chuck keys are $45. So that is if you buy that one, you're going to have to round up a key, or unless you've already got a Stronghold chuck, then you've got a key. You're all set to go. So we're going to start on the one with the yes, Steve.
Remind them if they've already spent all your money, you can pay your dues and pay the raffle items with your credit card.
Yes, we do. We can accept the credit card payment if you don't have any cash left or forgot your checkbook. So
How about installment plan?
no. Sorry. You work that out with your credit card. That's how the credit card works. So the Stronghold. This is a Stronghold chuck with the standard, I don't know what size jaws those are.
Roughly 50 millimeter.
Probably 50 millimeters, what it comes with. It's got the worm screw, it's got the instructions, chuck key, and then an Allen wrench to get the change the jaws.
What's it got on the back for spindle size?
1 1/4.
1 1/4
1 1/4 inch. It fits the lathe up there also has a 1 1/4 that we're raffling off. So it's a standard 1 1/4. I threaded this onto my Powermatic, so I know it works.
You can replace that with something else.
Yeah, it's a sleeve. So yeah, do I have an opening bid on this Stronghold chuck?
50.
$50? Do we have anybody else?
60.
I'll go 100. Anybody else?
I'll go 110.
110. Do I hear 120? 120? Do I have a 130? I'll go 130.
You're holding it like a baby.
Yeah.
130. I got 130. We have how about 140?
Wife on pound.
I'll go
140? I'll go 150.
He's big enough.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't want to see them with giant.
150. We have 160. No 160. No 160. 150 going once. 150 going twice. 150 sold.
So you pay with that with credit cards?
I don't know. We'll see. See how much money I have left.
He's changed his
Hey,
opinion
don't
on the
forget
installment
your
plan.
tab.
Yeah, I know. I got a tab going too. All right, now we got the Vic Mark. This Vic Mark, it looks very equivalent to a Supernova. It's in really good shape. It's got the same chuck on the back. It's indexed. These are smaller than the standard 2-inch jaws though. I'd say these get down to maybe an inch. And then it's got a pair of 3-inch jaws. So, and it's got the chuck key, it's got the instructions and all that, and one other set of jaws. Can I get an opening bid of $100 on that?
Sure.
Steve's got 100.
110.
120? 120, do I hear 130? 130, Steve will go 130.
Wait a minute, 120, you skipped.
He did 120.
I thought you did 110. Okay, 130.
130? Okay, I got 130, do I get 140? 130?
Sure.
140, Pete's got 140. Come on, Steve.
Go for
It's a big mark. It's a nice chuck.
You're not gonna let $20
140
stand between you.
140. Do I hear 150?
150.
150. Pete's got 150.
Want to share it? 160.
160. Steve's got 150. 160 now. 160. Do I hear 170? 160? 160 going once? 160 going twice? Sold to Steve for 160. Now we have the stronghold chuck without the chuck key. Can I get an opening bid on this? 50. $50. Do I hear 60? 60. 60. Do I hear 70? 70. 80. 80. Do I hear 90? 90. Ken's got 90. Do I hear 100? 100 to Jeff. Hear 110?
Come on, don't want to go for $10.
110. Tom's got 110. At 120? 120? Who said that? Okay. 120?
130.
130? 130? 130 going once? 130 going twice? Sold. 130. Ken, right?
Gary.
Gary.
You be selling the key next month?
Yeah.
I already got it carved out.
Okay, so those are all sold. Remember what you bid on it? And see Ken. Yes.
There's also a couple more sets of jaws out there with the stronghold.
Yes, there's actually stronghold chucks out there.
For sale.
If you are jaws. So
Jaws.
look at the
Jaws
cable
only.
up there. And so we have Holly Denny donated this to our group to auction off. So
Is that the one she did?
it's not the one she did. She brought this with her and left.
Signed?
It's not signed. No, there's nothing on the bottom. You can sign it yourself. Put that on the internet for sale. So I'll open the bid up. I'll give $10 for this. Anybody? 15?
20.
20?
25. Or
30? Do I hear 35? 40. 40? 45? Do I hear 50? $50.
I'd sign it to get more.
Do it.
60? $60.
For a Holly Denny collectible.
$60? 60 going once? 60
Put her name on it.
60 going once, 60 going twice. Sold to Tim for $60. Yeah, there you go. Okay, now we're going to go up and we're going to auction off that other lathe. We have a Woodfast lathe that's got a 16-inch swing, a 1-horse motor, variable speed, 5 belt positions. It's got it's got all the accessories, tailstock, wood tool kits and everything on it. It's got a foot-operated shut-off switch that you can turn it on and off with. So it's 110 volt. So if you're interested in buying that Woodfast lathe, head on up to that room right now, because we're going to auction that off. Otherwise, I thank everybody for coming. Have a Merry Christmas. We really appreciate everybody coming. If you want to sign up for the classes, Joe's got to sign up for the classes.
Take your chair back to the